Thank you for joining in, Mr. B. Kumaran. So my first question is that we spoke to many experts, we spoke to many small tea cultivators, we spoke to many small tea growers associations and their presidents. One thing that we found in common is that they were all talking about the situation of Indian tea industry. The Indian tea industry is facing heavy losses. I want to know that why is it happening and what are the reasons behind that?
So my view is Indian tea industry actually it's not going down. It is bleeding. It is bleeding. In fact, for the past 20 years, there was no upward trend in the industry. The prices are going downwards, downwards. At present, it is the lowest ebb. Tea industry is a buyer's market. Buyers are deciding our industry. This is my understanding of tea industry. I've been with the Tea Board of India for the past 6 years. Whenever there is a rush crop, a, a green leaf, the price of May tea will go down, especially May, June. This is the reason I'm at last to understand why this is happening for the past 20 years or so. From 1999 till today, the price of tea is in downwards. In fact, people are struggling. Here, 1 lakh small tea growers are there in Nilgiris alone, owning about half an acres to 25 acres. Most of them are owning about half an acre, 1 acre, 2 acre, and 3 acres, maximum 5 acres. So they are all suffering like anything. Most of the people are sold their property for thorough price and gone for plains like Coimbatore, Tirupur, Chennai, Bangalore for job opportunities. So now they understood that tea is no way and no longer will help them to make two ends meet. It is not sufficient for their food. They cannot give good education to their children. So this is the worst period in the Indian tea industry. 2022 is the worst period. People are getting only about 8 to 10 rupees for their green leaf per kg, per kilograms of tea.
Yeah, I spoke to many small tea cultivators. They told me that they're not getting the MBP, which is minimum benchmark price, which is revised by the tea board itself every month.
Yeah.
Why is it happening?
Yeah.
Why they are not getting the value of their crop? Why the tea board is not intervening?
See, a tea board benchmark price they're fixing about every month. They're fixing a minimum price for green leaf tea by calculating the average price sold in the market. That is in the auction. See, tea board itself is fixing this month, current month, they have fixed about 13 rupees per kilogram of green tea. Whereas the production cost of a green tea is about 23 rupees, half of the cost. It is meaningless. It is meaningless. When a person not able to get their production cost, what is the use of cultivating tea at all?
Yeah, recently the Indian tea consignments were rejected by many nations, and it was also rejected by Indian buyers as well. I want to know that which organizations uh, approves such consignments to be sold in the international or national market, and why is it happening?
But I am not aware of such tea being rejected by foreign buyers as well as Indian buyers. I think it is not a true fact. A reason must be different. Reason must be it may be political.
Anshuman Kanoria, the chairman of Indian Tea Export Association, told news organization that Indian tea consignments are getting rejected by national and international buyers. And later on, he took a U-turn and changed his opinion.
Yeah, he got back his statement. No, I don't think Indian tea were rejected in by foreign buyers. I don't think so. It is not a factual fact.
Yes.
Before consignment was shipping, they'll take random samples and they check it. Only they pass the fastest standard, they will export. So there is no chance of getting rejected by any buyers. And
Okay.
in any auction, so in any auction also, when the upcoming buyers or the internal buyers, when they take tea, they will take random sample and check their standard, and then they'll clear their tea. This is the usual practice.
Even if it's a rumor, according to you, which you are saying, the presence of pesticides in Indian tea is above the minimum residue level, which you are saying is a
Yeah,
rumor. Then
MRS,
who?
MRS,
Yeah. So
yeah,
then
MRS.
who gets benefited from these rumors, and what are the consequences that our small tea cultivators bear?
The consequences are very, 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 very ruthless. See, consequences, no tea, the small tea growers are producing 70% of South Indian tea. Only 30% of tea is produced by the big growers, the corporate people. This kind of story, the buyers can they can bid lower price in the market, saying that our tea is being rejected in foreign countries because of pesticides or some other reasons. They can bid in a lower price and get as many quantity as they like and sell it to exorbitant price in the market.
What is the government doing if the Indian tea industry is bleeding, if it's not functioning well? What are the precautions, what are the measures that the Indian tea board has taken, or what steps the government has taken to boost the consumption of Indian tea, and you can say like exports of Indian tea?
A tea board is introduced Japanese auction system in South India in January. For the first 6 months, it has not been working properly. There are some issues are cropping in like anything. Every now and then, new issues are cropping in. Technically, we had to support the system. And in North India, the old system is functioning. The old English system is functioning. We have to bring uniform system, pan-India system to North as well as South. That is one aspect. And the action system, whatever the loopholes are there, we have to set it right. Our government, central government, as well as state government should intervene and support the growers and the tea industry. And now, hardly we are getting any support from the government side. Both the government. See, government, it's not the duty of the government to do business. That I know. Their duty is to govern the country. But still, a country like Kenya, the Commerce Ministry intervened and they have fixed a price for made tea. Initially, the brokers and the buyers, they were against government intervention for fixing a minimum price for made tea in Kenya. Now everybody is now they have to follow the government initiative. Now it is going very well in Kenya. Likewise, Indian government has to intervene and government has to fix minimum price for made tea as well as green tea. This is the only solution that will solve the problem of tea industry.